I just had to jump on live. There's so much conversations going on in my head. And I said, you know what, let me come and speak with the people because these are really good. And I just, one of the things I want to ask you guys as, we're coming to the end of the year, as the end of like these calendar months are not for the consumer, these are for the business owners. And if you are an aspiring entrepreneur, then you want to get your frame of mind towards this to say, well, this is how I should start thinking so that I can start preparing my business and preparing myself um, for the different quarters throughout the year as a business professional. Um, my name is Latrice Lindsay. I'm a health and wellness advocate. I am a business lover and doer, right? I do help persons create multiple streams of income and run an online business. And I help you do the same. I also help people to jump into the health and wellness industry and start learning how we're able to maximize our profit and our lifestyle by just being amongst community and and just shopping and finding ways to grow. If you a startup company and you're looking to build your business, oops, then definitely tap in. So as I said, this is the time where business owners need to start focusing on what's next. If you're not having these conversations about conversions or these conversations about goal setting and planning and all of that around this time, whether with your community, your network, or just even sitting down with yourself, then you are counting yourself short. One of the things you want to prepare yourself each and every single day year is to make sure you have your calendar, whether it's a smaller one, like in half or either way, that you carry around with you in your purse so that you are always looking at your calendar, scheduling things by your calendar, just making sure that you utilize this as much as possible because at the end of the year, you get to see what works, what didn't work. You got to see your consistency, your productivity, but most of all, this is one of the first stage of success. So I want to help somebody today because there's so many of us are looking at how we can pivot around this time of the year, whether it's your mind, whether it's your inventory of your lifestyle, whether it's your business, your job position, your home surrounding, whatever it is, you are sitting down and you're thinking. It's at the top of many people's mind. Other people, persons, it's like, how do I go on? How do I go move on from this grief that I am feeling around this time of the year, whether it be loss, whether it be separation, whether it be just feeling lonely and alone. There has to be a plan. And you want to start with this. I always say, if you can, if doctors, if specialists, if schools, if any other system out here can schedule their business, their life, or they can schedule out their year months at a time, years at a time, right? Why can't you do that with your personal life, your health? It's a practice that's put towards your budget, right? What you what you pay attention increase, what you manage increases. So when it comes to your finances, even, right, you want to focus on tracking your income, your outcomes, your habits, right, your mindset. So there's so many things that go along with it. So why not start with that? You're definitely going to need that when it comes to business, when it comes to new ideas, when it comes to meetings and having meaningful conversations, right? Um, we're going away from you know, the whole vision board parties and the coachings, and a lot of people are going away from that, but you still see that there's a lot of other people who are still sticking around, and and showing up for those who need them. So I do encourage you, if not me, get a mentor, get a coach, get an accountability partner. They are not all the same, right? What is your accountability system that you have? I have a community where it's an accountability base. So we do challenges. Right now, we're in the middle of a 5K 30-day. We got like a couple days to go, right? And let me show you, like, there's just so many people who are excited each and every single day. There is some kind of challenger posting, right? Posting their challenges, posting their videos. And this is in a private WhatsApp community, right? It doesn't have to be out there in the on the social media aspects. Okay. We have a new challenge starting in January 5th to January 15th. 30 days was a real challenge for a lot of people. Okay. And we have people from all over the world. They're like, I'm in Canada right now. It's icy rain outside, right? Other persons are in different parts of the United States, and it's raining, it's snowing, it's sunny, it's hot. So we really have to find creative ways to challenge ourselves and be motivated, and we come together and we get to do this. So January 5th, we had to shorten it. We're doing a 50-day challenge, right? So you guys are welcome. And then we take amazing products and we do we keep ourselves motivated in that way. That's a plus when it comes to our daily lifestyle. We're mothers, we're full-time workers, some of them are teachers. They're creating content that's fun friendly, and just they're enjoying their time off of school break and things right now. But then there's others who are working straight through nonstop, but still willing to get this thing done. My whole point is no excuses, right? We don't hold any excuses in this camp. Okay. It was over 30, no, 40 plus people who joined that challenge, and not everybody showed up. Okay. Um, we have Zooms where we're checking in with people, meetings, we hear any challenges, see where we can help them, we tap in. Not all 40 plus people are showing up. But guess what? It's okay. They are watching. The seed is being planted. They're celebrating those who are going. They're being motivated. One of the things about being an environment will change you. So it's okay if you have the intentions, but you do not have the will right now. So you come into the community, come into the environment, and then guess what? You're going to start wanting to transform, feeling like you need a transformation, and then eventually getting up and moving and creating that for yourself, right? But a lot of times we need environment. A lot of times we need a shift of environment. And many of you guys are thinking about that again at the end of the year, decluttering. What are you decluttering around you, right? Person, places, and things, right? So, calendar, calendar. What are you ready to create? The who. Who are you hooking up with? Who are you connecting to in this next season that's going to help you to develop, help you to create, help you to make moves, right? A company, lead with you. Who are those people? What do they look like? Be intentional. We have to be intentional with who we are, who we're becoming, and what are the things that we say we want for ourselves. We have to be intentional. So now start putting those plays in line, right? So like I said, I just wanted to come. Let me pause for a minute. Let me find out who's on here. Read some of your comments. You want me to play music? Yeah. Okay. I am looking for some intentional people in this next season. Okay. And I mean intentional in a way that we have, similar goals, we have similar mindset, we have, the desire and the work ethic. The work ethic is super important, um, because there are times that you're not going to feel like doing the work, but the work has to get done, right? The work has to get done. So if you are motivated, if you are determined, then I'm looking for you, okay? If you have skills in certain areas and you want to convert those skills into online profit, let's have that conversation, because I'm also, opening my coaching session right now so that we can create that strategy and see what that looks like, and then we can set those goals around it. It's all about accountability. I'm there for you as long as you show up and as long as you do the work. I can help you to get there a bit faster and a bit smoother, with not only knowledge but resources, or pointing you in the right direction so that your business can scale. I work behind the scenes so your business can scale in front of audiences all over. Okay. What other things? So you got your calendar. Are you reading? What are you reading? I'm closing out this year with reading back this book again as I segue into this next book, right? And funny story is, they're both the same author, right? So, um, because this book is a kind of a continuation, I had to go back and just refresh my mind on many of the things in this book, and I talk about it all the time. But just reading it again is so engaging and so fun, and very knowledgeable. Then I'm looking forward to jump into this. So I'm doing the like I'm getting back into the way where I would read multiple books throughout the day. So if I read this in the morning, then at night before I go to bed, I'm going to read this, right? And then you want to retain the information. And even if it's 15 minutes a day, 15 minutes at night, however, you set the tone, you set the standard. But all you got to do is commit. What books are you reading? Get into reading. I don't like reading. Get into reading. Train yourself in the way you should go. Okay? We're retraining ourselves. We talked about community. We talked about um, calendar setting. We talked about um, reading books. Now it's time for you to do the work. Okay? How are you going to show up for yourself? How are you going to show up for yourself into places and areas that you need to be so that you can bring the awareness to yourself, to your mission, to your vision, to your purpose, to your business, to your challenges, to your fundraisings, to your whatever walks of life? How are you going to show up? Where are you going to show up? And how are you going to show up to let everyone know this is it. This is what I do, right? This is what I do. So, hope that was a little helpful for you guys. I know I was a little all over the place because I have things like books and a lot going on over here. But I wanted to jump in and see and just have that conversation with you guys real quick. I am about to have some amazing dinner, and I'm finishing my coffee, my Delgada coffee, and I'm here on the computer looking to get some work done. So I am resting and compressing. What does that mean? I'm resting and compressing. Today is a day of, you know, active rest, so to speak. It's a more relaxed day, whereas the day before and tomorrow it was like go, 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 go. And it's been like that, and it's going to be like that for the stretch. So as I have this one day, I am resting and compressing. So I'm wearing my faja, okay, wearing my faja, tight compression, snatching all day long, and I'm resting. Active rest. I'm working my business. I'm coming live. I'm creating my content. I'm doing my challenges. We're drinking our water, taking my products. I haven't gone for a walk yet, but I plan on doing so because I plan on doing laundry a little bit later. So after doing all that, just go for a walk. So my day's planned out, and and I'm on a computer and I'm building out some stuff and creating some plan for the new year, seeing who I want. The same thing I just told you. Watch those of you who are just coming in. Watch from the beginning. I'm about to go. But everything I just tell you, everything that I tell you, I do for myself, and I see the results for myself. So I know if I share it with somebody, it may even work for you. And if you're even if you've done these things, let the people know that it works. Okay. So I gotta go. Thank you all for your time. I appreciate your time and space. My dog looks like he needs a little bit of attention. So this is featuring me and the dog. All right. So follow me if you haven't followed me yet. All right. And let me know what you think about this. All right. Peace, love, unity, and abundance. Abundance.